Welcome to the show, everybody.
Howdy, howdy.
It's Jimbo and Matt Kemper. We have a lot of good stuff on deck for you tonight, involving our favorite little tiny man. Somebody getting a call? Oh, crap. That's me, dude.
Yeah.
I can't take it. It's Facebook, though. I'll message them. Sorry. Oh, so you guys notice the video we entered with is starring Ernest. I didn't know whether to name that Ernest Goes to Hell or Ernest Goes wherever.
To jail.
Yeah, we just decided
More
to call it
appropriate.
World Class Scam Artist because we have been into a. Matt was able to get into a group today that has known Ernie for, well, let's see, since 2012 or.
Oh, no. This is, 2011, 2012, I guess. Yeah. It was around that time period. You there?
Yes.
Okay. And, yeah, man, it was very informative, man. It shows a lot of light on what we're seeing now and how long he's been doing the same actions and the things he does to do his spying and everything else that he does on people. It's crazy, man. Like, he does a lot of shady shit, dude. A lot.
Yeah, and a lot of it looks very familiar. The wording of his scammed customers and haters and trolls looks, very, very familiar. Like it's just uncanny. So we're gonna pull up some of those. I don't know. Should we call them receipts or screenshots? I don't know, but
Well, it's definitely legit people because I've talked to a few of them. So yeah, I mean it's definitely receipts in my book, man. Because these people, I mean, just like anything else we bring, the people are the ones telling us this stuff. The actual people. It ain't hearsay. We don't put it out there if it's hearsay. We put it out there if the person spoke to us or we've had contact. We know it's legit. And Ernie, he thinks he's covered up a lot of this stuff. Well, it's getting kicked up. He needs to watch out because there's a lot of people that don't like you, Ernie. And a lot of them are starting to sing.
That's
a lot
right.
of them are.
Yeah, and they have a lot to sing about. Hey, I want to talk about something before we get into the real juicy stuff tonight. But there's a lady she was in our chat and has been in our chat and been in other chats, and people are attacking her. She uses her name, which happens to be Raven, and she is not the Raven that the trans whatever.
You're talking about Earl Gregory or whatever.
Right. She's not that person.
Yeah.
This is a mother, and she's also got a little bit of a past with things that happen, not with Ernie, but with other things, and this kind of thing triggers emotions for people, and she asked me to help a little bit by just getting that word out there that's not her. She was in there last night, I think. Raven Dack, Daak, is what her name was in the chat, and like super sweet lady. She just wants people to recognize that she is not the person that is involved with all that Predator Hunter Nation and racetrack Ernie crazy crap show. That's not her. Okay. So we've covered that. If anybody's got any questions, please email me. Happy to talk to you about it, whatever. But there should be no confusion now. Like that is not Raven. That's not Ernie's Raven.
Ernie's Raven.
Now Ernie does have some male admirers, I'd say. Ernie claims that
Yeah.
particular guy, he has a restraining order on it. And after hearing the voicemails, I kind of believe that Ernie probably has a restraining order on him. But you know what else I believe, Matt?
What's that?
I also believe, just by hearing his voice, that and what he says, that is a person scorned. That is a star-crossed lover, if I've ever heard one.
I mean, it's almost like it's a sick, twisted form of Stockholm syndrome,
Yeah,
where they fall for their captor. You know what I mean? Like, um, I've thought about that before, and I'm like, yeah, I could. I mean, the guy does have an arrest record. Um, he does have a past himself, but that's what helps Ernie with a lot of this stuff is he likes to have leverage on people. You know, he likes to have something to hold on somebody
yeah,
and make them do what he wants them to do.
yeah. He collects things like that,
Yep.
and just tries to use those, like you said, as leverage,
hmm
leverage for extortion,
hmm
leverage for blackmail, just anything he can to get a leg up on somebody and get his way over people.
hmm
And we've seen it like recently,
hmm
with Rosie. She was talking, and in the video, she yells at Ernie and tells him, "No, you're POS, contacting my kids." Um, and then she was talking to you, and then all of a sudden, message is erased. She's gone. So Ernie obviously had something that made her hush.
hmm
And
and this is the same person that still has papers and information on him, and she was bragging about it. Really, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden, it's gone.
yeah,
It's Ernie's been there. If it wasn't Ernie, it was one of his buddies, but I'm pretty sure it's probably Ernie. So, and that's how they work, man. I mean, and I can see Ernie making this guy because Ernie claims he's got a recording of the guy admitting that he lied about all the stuff that he had said. Well, most people are not going to go online and announce that they have hepatitis, herpes, and that they were raped. They're not going to do that if it's not true. So getting a recording of someone saying, "Oh, I lied about that," I'm sorry, I don't get it. And both are known for having a past with drugs.
yeah,
So yeah, you're going to pass a disease if you got one when you're doing shit like that.
absolutely.
You know.
So now that we've set that up, this former lover, former whatever,
Boo thing.
the reason, um, that has been stated, that the reason why he doesn't work at the Hay House anymore, the reason why he lost his job there, is this particular man. And
Well, do know that the Hay House was shut down, and I do believe it was because of all the things that were happening in the place. I'm pretty sure. I read about it once before,
well,
but
I
I'm
mean,
pretty
if you
sure
got
that's what
guards over
happened.
there, if you got guards in
Right.
there abusing inmates, or
hmm
whatever they call them, their patients, inmates, whatever, then they deserve to be out of business.
Right.
You know,
But that also shows that people like Ernie are allowed to do their thing.
yeah, it's
You
sickening,
know.
man. It's
Yep.
sick.
Absolutely.
So let's hear a little bit. Let's hear a little voice message from Mr. Rush to none other than Ernest.
Hey Ernie, it's me. Ernie, it's me, Eric Rush. Anyway, I'm under a friend's Facebook. I really need to talk to you. I handled all that business. Your money will be back into your account on Wednesday, and everything will be fixed by then. Now I owe you $1,000, and that's exactly what I'm going to pay you. Okay, for everything that's happened. All right, buddy. I do care. I don't just want to change you as a person. I wasn't just being a boy trying to change you. I just wanted to love you as a person. But I felt like you didn't think that. So, I don't know. We need to talk. Talk to me, okay? Will you talk to me tonight, please?
Yeah, and there's more. We got another one coming, but let's talk about that one first. Okay, let's hear it from the gallery, and especially you ladies. Okay, does that sound like a woman scorned that's really trying to talk to that lover who don't want to have nothing to do with him anymore? Let's hear what you got to say. I'll look in the comments while Matt and I discuss it. But is that a woman scorned?
Well, I mean, the way he's talking to him, it's like the way a woman would talk to their husband, boyfriend, whatever, you know? I mean, I mean, you can hear it. Hell, you can hear it in the second one.
Yeah,
But
like
really,
Eric
in
said,
this
raise
one,
your hand. Raise your hand if you think it's a woman scorned.
oh, we getting some hands up in here?
We get some hands up. Yeah, we get some hands up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll
That's
tell
good
you.
stuff.
Yeah, you know, and you have not heard the good one yet.
No, because this right here, this sets up the home run. The next one's the home run. That's the one you're gonna be like, holy shit.
Yeah, and you know, and this is not us doctoring anything or setting anything up. This is unedited, straight up the voice message that he sent directly to Ernie.
And Ernie sent it out.
Yeah.
So that'll tell you a little something.
Well, Ernie sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Those come from me. Ernie sent it to me to show me that this guy is stalking him. And
Which,
even when we were friends, like I teased him about it and was like, Ernie, why does he sound like he's in love with you, man?
I
You know, what's the deal, bro?
bet that made Ernie really nervous, man. I really do. The way that he hides, I want to call them tendencies, but it's almost like he messes with women to hide what he really is, man. You know? But
No, Priscilla, I don't talk sweet like that to anybody but my lady, my wife. But and I've never talked sweet to Ernie at all. Now, but he's obviously got more on his plate than he couldn't handle no relationship because he's got Mr. Rush, and then he's got the Panty Brigade, and that's in full.
Oh, dude, Tina was talking about them today, talking about how Ernie was either the marriage mender or the home wrecker or something like that. And dude, I was just envisioning some of these women that she was saying. Like one said, "Tell Ernie I still support him. I just can't talk to him anymore." That kind of shit. And I'm like,
what does that mean?
right? That's
Like
what
husband don't want to sending no more money to earn.
Probably not. But even the funnier part is we know the history of the type of people these are. You know what I'm saying? Like one looks directly like Shrek. So, yeah, they sit here and talk about Jabba the Hutt, Barney, Freddy Krueger, all this, but they don't stop and look what they're doing to people. First of all, Eric Rush stalking him. That is so beautiful because he's the predator usually. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty in it to me, is that at least I know of one time Ernie got some of his own medicine.
Yeah, he sure did.
Right.
And by medicine, you mean Valtrex, right?
Shit.
Dude, you just hung that curveball out there, and I knocked it out.
Oh gosh, he'll come and report us again, man. Watch it.
But yeah, we got threats before the show tonight that we're going to get reported, and I'm like, okay, what for? I mean, we're not saying anything that's untrue,
right?
I mean, it's all fact.
We're not threatening or anything.
Receipts. Show me your receipts. Show me your receipts. Well, that's all we've done for the last 3 lives is show receipts.
Oh, we still got all kinds of shit.
Oh my gosh, we ain't even got started yet.
Like
I'm gonna tell you, and I normally, we're not about asking for money, and this is not going to be something we do as a habit or a hobby, asking for money. But there is a particular set of receipts that will just push this thing to the mountaintop.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
we've already had some great people help us out. Do you know what we're short, Matt?
I want to say it's $50 or $75. I
50
can't
or
remember.
$75 short.
Yeah. I think it's 50, but
yeah. So if anybody wants to help us get these last receipts, I can't tell you what they are yet because I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
right.
I will say there's 11 of them, and man, they are going to be monumental. Like,
And they cannot be touched.
no,
They cannot be touched. They are solid.
yeah,
As solid as you get.
absolutely. So I'm going to put my personal Cash App and PayPal. If you want to help, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. We don't, I'm not putting any pressure on anybody, but I promise you this will go straight to that.
Hey Jimbo, you spelled predator wrong, dude.
Where?
Sorry, I'm making fun of Ernie. He always tells that when he gives out his Cash App, brother.
Damn it, man.
Spell it right.
Damn. And I done challenged him to a spelling bee too. Now here I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Yep.
No,
At least it ain't a receipt thing, man, because he loses that shit.
I'd like to know, without him looking it up, if he can spell anti-disestablishmentarianism.
He's good to spell his middle name, bro.
Mac? M-A-C-K?
I'm talking about Ernie here, bro.
I know.
Okay.
Bad. But anyway, if you want to help us, there's the Cash App or PayPal, whichever I don't even know if I put the Cash App on there, did I?
I think it's scrolling at the bottom. Yeah, you did.
So, but there is no period at the end of that Cash App. So, but anyway, appreciate it if you want to. If not, no big deal. We still love you, and
we're still going to get it. It just might take longer.
Yeah, we're going to bring it to you. We're going to bring it to you, and I'm telling you, this will shock everybody. Like, there's been a lot of tales told from the great predator hunter, and his version of
is well documented. Well documented.
Yes,
he has
his version will be put to the test.
Yep. So,
we just got a donation.
Oh, did we?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome.
Somebody
Thank you, guys.
$25, man. That is awesome. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, guys.
That's awesome.
But yeah, this thing that we're working on, it's definitely going to put something on him that Ajax won't wipe off.
Yeah.
It's going to give him that scarlet letter, and a lot of people are going to see it.
I think that we should go ahead and play another little clip from Eric Rush.
Let's do that, man.
Let me pull that up. Boy, this is good. This one, if you've got any kids in the room, tell them to leave.
Yeah, and this might be a trigger thing.
Yeah. This is not just you hurt my feelings, Ernie. Okay, so this is quite a bit worse, and it's entitled From Dark to Light.
Hey Ernie, it's me. Eric Rush. Anyway, I'm under a friend's Facebook. I really need to talk to you. I handled all that business. Your money will be back into your account on Wednesday, and everything will be fixed by then. Now I owe you $1,000, and that's exactly what I'm going to pay you. Okay, for everything that's happened. All right, buddy. I do care. I don't just.
My bad. Played the wrong one.
Yeah.
My bad. This is entitled. Oh, and while I'm, let me think. We got another $20 donation and another $10 donation.
Awesome.
You guys are awesome.
Yep.
All right. Now here's the one that's the trigger warning one. So get ready.
Yes. Awesome.
Anyway, I'm just bored tonight. Just nothing to do at all, really. I've been, just trying to get you to talk, but you won't talk. And not only that, but I know you have a personal vendetta. I know that you feel like I've ruined your life, blah, blah, blah. And I'm ready. I'm really ready for you because honestly, I want to kill you. And for what you did to me. Yeah, because you did some pretty fucked up stuff too. And I'm ready because I'm got a score set on myself. And I'm far from finished.
What old Jed Clampett used to say, "Woo, doggy."
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Is that some bomb dropping, jaw dropping stuff right there?
As I said, Stockholm syndrome, bro.
Yeah. Now let's see some hands. Now let's see those hands. If you think Ernie gave the guy a reason to be heartbroken to the extreme.
It makes you look at those posts that he made saying that Ernie raped him and gave him diseases and stuff. It makes you look at it in a different light after you hear that. Because that's something that somebody that got diseases from another person and have been raped, that's what they say to them.
Yeah.
That's what they say. So,
hey, we've got another $15 donation for the Official Docs. And
the Fickles.
I think we got, I think we got another PayPal too.
Wow.
You guys are awesome, man. This is
Yeah,
great.
for real. Thank you guys. You guys, you're gonna love it. I promise you. It's something that we've been trying to do for a minute, and we've just started. We're like, all right, we're gonna have to get it done because this is going to continue until everybody tells him, get the fuck out. When they start pushing him back is when he's going to stop. And that's what we have to do. And this will do it.
Yeah.
Multitasking over there, huh?
Yeah, man. This is wonderful folks. And hey, I've got some I forwarded it to you. We might cover it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Another person coming forward about the Colonel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And this one hasn't. This one's a new person that I don't know. So, yeah. Do you see all those hands we got?
No,
My goodness, buddy. I'm telling you what now. They say the only way you can hate someone that passionately is if you love them. I don't know. I've never really had that kind of hatred for anybody, like to where I wanted to see them dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty extreme, man. And I don't know if you could notice or not, but on good old Rush's face there, it looked like he had a little herpes going on. I don't know. Maybe,
oh yeah, or meth sores.
Yeah, maybe the Valtrex is
Non-existent.
Yeah.
None in system. But yeah, man. Like, I mean, I was sexually assaulted, so I'm not gonna lie. I wanted the person that got me. I wanted them gone.
Oh, I don't blame you.
And I mean, I was in those shoes, so I completely understand it. Completely. And I mean, it took a little time, but it finally happened. And it was just, I guess, his karma, the way he lived. He had bad health, and he's gone. Now I know all kids are safe.
Incognito, she said, what do we think the money was owed for? Ernie told me that Rush hacked his account and stole the money. Now, I believed Ernie at that time, but the more and more this lover business comes around, and there's more evidence to this thing. Like, there is actually dirty talk between Ernie and Rush in private messages on one of his groups that he
his hockey mask groups, yeah,
his hockey mask group that he let somebody else have the controls of and didn't realize they could see the personal messages. So there was some really nasty stuff being said back and forth, like show me your stuff and, don't tuck it or whatever. But
Yeah.
so my theory now, after seeing all this and hearing all this, is they probably had some kind of relationship where Rush may have even created that PayPal for him and knew because he's going to put the money back in the account. I mean, the only way you can put money into your PayPal account without having to pay PayPal fees is to upload it yourself, I think. I mean, I'm not a PayPal genius, but that's my theory. I think that, Rush took it out of the account and gave it back. So
I mean, honestly, I could see them doing a back and forth, to be honest with you, man, because Ernie don't want people to know. So maybe Eric used that against him to maybe try to get back at him. You know what I mean?
yeah. So Ernie was saying that Doug owes him $2,000. He may be trying to extort Doug for $2,000.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, because he's real big on that. You give me this much money and I won't show these pictures, or you give me this much money and I won't, show these screenshots, that kind of stuff. But that's I don't see how in the world Doug would have owed him $2,000 for anything.
Right. I mean,
they don't hang out. I'm sure
Ernie didn't lend it.
Right. Ernie ain't never seen $2,000 at once.
Yes, he has. It was his John's. 2,000. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's a big round number too.
Well, then again, coming from the same guy they had it. They had the people that were in the murder for hire named the Crazy Eight, man. I mean, this is how deep they go with their shit, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, that's the same person. So, I always remember that. And hell, today, Benny went on to Ernie's Live and was actually funnier than hell asking about the Super Soldier program.
Oh my God. Was that not hilarious?
Dude, it was the best, dude. Like anytime Benny gets around him, Ernie crumbles.
I think I have that. Let me see if I can forward that video and get it.
That was it was awesome. And it just showed that they're both out there. Because
not the actual Benny part, but I do have some parts where Ernie's. But yeah, he was. It was funny because Ernie, Benny, and Ernie's main protector Tina was there, and even Tina, she didn't support Ernie. She said, because Benny asked her, "Do you believe Ernie was in a sting operation on the side of the highway?" And she said, "Well, I believe that Ernie believes he was in a sting operation." Okay.
Word game.
That says a lot.
Yep.
Because even Tina doesn't believe it. But instead of saying he was on drugs or had a schizophrenic outburst,
just being honest,
whatever, she said he was it was probably, where the super soldier chip was in his brain or whatever, and just outlandish. And then Benny burned her up. Like on the he said, so they stuck it in his ear or something. I don't know.
Well, they're talking about the chip in his ear and shit, man.
Yeah. He said, well, how does he hear it if it ain't in his ear?
Well, she was like, oh, it's an EMF detector, blah, blah, blah. And
yeah.
He's like, this kind or that kind or close?
Yeah, the one that measures earthquakes. Oh, it was hilarious.
It always is, dude. And, of course, Ernie had to take everybody off his platform to do his ending. And wants to call a lot of people out saying he's going to be able to make one phone call and he's going to strike Doug's, Benny's, Cher's, yours, Jamie's, I forget who Tiffany. Like, he went through a whole list. He's going to strike all these channels with one phone call.
One phone call. I mean, who do you call to do that?
Right, man. I mean, it's probably the president.
Well, but the president ain't even allowed on social media. Not the
Oh,
president he likes anyway.
right. The actual president.
MK Ultra. Yes, that's what it was, Chad. It was the MK
Yep,
Ultra program.
absolutely. And I mean, you have that story, and then you have the werewolf story, and of course, if you throw in what they do with their save the children, I guess is what you would call it. It is so far out there. Somebody is tripping on something over there. You cannot tell me any different. I don't care about mental issues. Somebody's on some shit. That's just bottom line.
Yeah,
You don't come out with these stories in a sober mind.
Right, and that's where you got the problem with them helping people. Like, if you're going to help, go to law enforcement, offer your help.
I'm sorry.
Go through them, offer your help. But you can't be out here being batshit crazy and trying to help people. What happens if your computerized chip goes bad in your brain, or somebody sets off a microwave and
I was gonna say one of them wind up lights, man. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, you just can't. If you can't protect children if you're not mentally stable. I don't care what the excuse is. I don't care if there's a chip in his brain. Let's play devil's advocate. Let's say he's got a damn chip in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a Lay's potato chip. All right. If that damn thing goes off, if somebody sets the microwave off or whatever they say causes it, then and he freaks out, what's to say he doesn't hurt somebody? What's to say he doesn't hurt a kid?
Well, I mean, if you've seen their Predator in the Park videos and the first and second one, if you've seen that, you'll see, I do believe it's in the second one, that they're armed in the city park that's full of families, kids, going to catch a predator, okay? And these are the people that's doing it with all these people around and their minds where they're at. And this is shit going down in Newport. That's some very scary shit that you got. And hey, I'm all about the Second Amendment. All about it. But shit like that don't fly, man.
No. And
well, at the park, you're not supposed to carry any weapons at all. And there they are, walking around with their pieces on their side.
Not only that, but why do they, they're setting up these sting operations. Explain to me why in the hell you would try to set somebody up and have them at the park.
Right.
Children.
Right. Like, at least go to the fucking truck stop or something.
Yeah, let's go truck stop. Let's go to the hotel. Meet me at the hotel. I'll buy a food. I mean, hey, if you're pretending to be a kid, say, hey, my mommy and daddy got me a credit card.
Well, I mean, that don't really it don't have the same effect, though, if you think about it. And that could be why they did it like that. Because it's at the park where there's a bunch of kids. So it's like they're doing their duty.
Okay. Let's say there's a kid
what
there.
I'm saying?
Let's say some dude shows up that's not a flaming coward, and he decides, hold on, man, these guys ain't cops, and they're going to put me on the YouTube or the Facebook or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to blast their ass. And he pulls out a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
That's what I'm saying. They could go down in the park.
Then how many innocent people who took their children to the park are going to get killed because of a dumbass? Actually, because of a few dumbasses.
Right.
Hello, Bama. Glad to see you in the chat.
But yeah, man, I mean,
and Ernie posted a video the other day, and it was about us, right? He was saying it was about us, but the whole time, all he did was he played the video of him talking to somebody at the sheriff's office. Did you see that one?
No, I don't think I did.
Well, he's called that sheriff's office. Remember, he said the sheriff reached out to him.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ernie called them, and the whole time he's going, I don't see why she's allowed to do this. She's allowed to do that. And, and the sheriff was, he was like, okay.
Oh, yeah. He was calling about that bounty on that guy. Is that
Yeah.
what you're talking about? Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, he was calling about Bama.
Oh.
Remember how he said the sheriff actually reached out to him?
I missed it.
Bama, you want to come on? I'll send you a link if you want to come up. We'll try not to get you in trouble this time.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit in our spots.
Because I don't want to be I don't want to be an accessory. Just kidding. All right, let me send you a link.
That's awesome.
We get Bama. Maybe she can. I don't know. She may not be home, but I was gonna say maybe she could show us the puppy.
Oh yeah, true. But then again, I mean, dude, I finally watched that where he had stalked her at Waffle House completely through the other day.
Wasn't it crazy, man?
Dude.
Benny called him out on that too.
Dude. Oh yeah, he should. And this is the shit he does to all kinds of people. And people letting it fly. Not saying a word.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? On this side of YouTube, we are.
That's right.
We're going to call it out.
Waiting on Bama to show up. All right, let's see. Yeah, Don, it was sick. We may have to show those videos again. I don't know if Bama saw them or not.
Which ones?
The Eric Rush videos. Check it out, man. She's blinging.
What are you doing, Jimbo?
Hey, we are exposing idiots.
We're not talking about ourselves.
The world is full of them, honey. It's full of them. No, I'm over here in Texas, so you don't get to see the puppy. He's at home with the daddy.
Cool. How's he doing?
Oh, she's the love of my life. Oh.
That's awesome.
I named her Ziva.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she's been a blessing. So I got contacted by a female. Okay, first off, I want to start. Hi, everybody in the chat. I can't see any of the comments while I'm on here live, but that's okay. I want to start by saying Ernie thinks he did something in that county with the sheriff. He didn't do nothing, but it's okay. The sheriff did not call him. The sheriff, he posted on his live stream or on a text message or some kind of messaging that the sheriff called him and apologized. No, he didn't.
No, Ernie posted a video of his call where Ernie said, "I think I need an apology."
Yeah,
and, he wasn't talking to the sheriff though; he was talking to somebody else. And
it was not even the chief deputy.
No,
Nobody at that sheriff's department has spoke with him. Nobody.
You know what? Let's see a show of hands. Does that surprise anybody here?
Honestly,
doesn't surprise me.
Nope, not at all.
Right. So I was contacted by a female a couple of days ago. I'm over here in Texas taking care of my mom and my dad, saying hi to them and, doing my family visit. My mother is saying hi to everybody, by the way. She's watching on her phone. She is related to Donald J. Trump. Somehow related.
Yeah.
Either by marriage or by blood.
Did you see Ernie's meeting with Donald Trump Jr.?
Really?
Did you see it?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, Bam, I swear.
I mean,
I didn't see it. Here. My life is not consumed by that. Ooh.
Yeah.
I was just funning you. Go ahead and tell us what the lady who's actually related to Donald.
Yeah, called me and said, "Oh my God, I've been contacted by this guy and I was doing a little bit of research on him and your video popped up where you were on with a gentleman named Griff? And I said, yes, ma'am. She said, is he real or is he fake? I said, girl, run while you can. Where are you located? She said, I'm in Florida, and he said he's coming to see me. I said, one, he ain't got the money to come see you.
Wow.
Two,
Wow.
why would you drive from wherever he is at up north all the way down into the lowest part of Florida
Hey.
you can get to?
Bama, I've seen him
Yeah.
do it. I've seen him do it.
She didn't send him money. She didn't
This
send him money.
Good.
She did not. He asked her for $400 or some shit
Wow.
like crazy like that. I don't know.
To not have a cock, he's got a lot of balls, don't he?
Well, you know what he's asking for it for? You can buy a video from Donald Trump Jr. to plug you. Like I can send Donald Trump Jr. $500 and he will make a video saying, "Hey Jimbo, I love your YouTube channel, The Stand. Would love to see you on live one night or something. Whatever I want him to say that wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
But for $500, you can get Donald Jr. to say anything you want, pretty much. I mean, it's just Google it. What was the name of that app, Matt?
I can't remember. I mean, you just Google it and it
Cameo,
comes
I
up.
think,
There's
or
like
something
20
like that.
different stories and different websites.
Yeah,
Like
Well,
it was a news thing just a few months ago.
but it must have fell through the money because Ernie never posted the video where he was meeting Donald Jr. at Mar-a-Lago.
Well, can somebody send me $500 and I'll tell them that, I'll tell everybody who went bounty hunting with me? And I'm getting topless. Oh, yeah. He told somebody that I went hunting topless.
Well, you could probably catch some predators that way.
Dude, I about spit orange juice. Damn it.
Jennifer said she loves the ladies' mask on panel.
Oh, thank you. A friend of mine makes them.
It is pretty good. It like it's got the Egyptian type feel to it.
Yeah, you know it. Yeah. I need to have a oh God, what is that? Some kind of face covering. Those sheiks like the other women from over the pond wear.
Yeah.
So that way I can impersonate people like Ernie Shell does.
Crafting Through the Lies said, I think it was her, that you can buy that video appearance from Donald Jr. on Cameo.
Yeah, it's Cameo is the company. Yeah.
But
You guys keep talking. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. We've got 80 something, I think, or 80 in the chat right now. But just say, I don't know if everybody knows the story with Bama and what happened with Ernie on our show, but she's another victim of Ernie's,
Lies.
power trip, lies, just ruthless, out to hurt somebody, just because he can't be them. And she went through a rough patch there right after that video. I mean, it was rough, with a lot of hate and just ignorance from people. And Ernie piled on, and that's what he does. He kicks people when they're down. He tries to,
It's about leverage, man. It's all about leverage.
it's all about the leverage. Yep, you're right.
If he's got it, he's going to use it. I mean,
Oh, it's been time. Is that North Carolina Princess or just NC Princess for something? But it has been time for somebody to do that.
and I'm surprised between Harlan County and Cott County, it's not happened yet. To be honest with you.
Well, because he's one of those keyboard warriors,
Well, he's also one of those special people too.
Yeah.
So people protect him at times.
A lot of people know that you can see in the videos he's not right in the head.
Mhm.
I mean, who's going to beat up the special guy? It's like the guy in the park. I don't know that guy, but you can obviously see that he's not.
All there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just man.
He's not that quick.
Yeah, and
that's that leverage we're talking about.
Yeah, and Ernie acts like he did something great, but in reality, he picked on an old man who's not right in the head.
Okay, sorry guys.
Oh, no problem. Mask is gone.
Yeah, mask is gone. So let's get down to brass tacks and the nitty gritty.
Let's do it.
He's a thief. He's a liar. He's a scammer. He is a child predator. He's got a conviction record like I've never seen before. He has been arrested. I did watch that video of him getting arrested at the wrestling rink. He stalked me for 8.5 hours.
Yeah.
Pardon the language, everybody. At a motherfucking Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he loves them restaurants.
Of all places,
Mm-hmm.
a Waffle House at 3:30 in the morning.
Was it 3:30 a.m.?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Dude, he's a freak.
got done putting the last person in jail for that night.
Mm-hmm.
Last person, 3:30 in the morning. We were trying to get something to eat. And this little jack off sits in a Waffle House from 9 a.m. in the morning until I finally show up. And then wants to come over and shake my hand, introduce himself to the guys that were working with me from out of state. Those were not guys on my team. Those were all guys from out of state that have came down with files that they had down here to get me to help them work on. When you embarrass yourself the way they, when one of them would rather get up and go jerk his chicken in the bathroom than to talk to you because he knows your reputation. And then you have the balls to turn around and go back to your table and say, I was unprofessional.
Yeah.
Well, he is a hypocrite as bigger
He
than
is the
shit
biggest
anyway.
hypocrite on the
Oh, I
face
know.
of the earth.
And you know what? And I know his ass is on here. I know he's on here watching and videotaping with another phone. Well, Ernie Shell, you got some balls. Bring it. Bring it.
He don't have
Hey.
nothing.
Bama, do you want to be entertained here for just a minute? I do have voicemails from Ernie's former lover. Would you like to hear those?
So somebody lasted with him longer than 2 seconons?
Well, sort of
well,
tricky.
Yeah.
Sort of tricky.
Blow up doll. Oh, it was a blow up doll.
No.
Close.
Power pack it.
Close. Let's check this.
Okay.
Hey Ernie, it's me. Eric Rush. Anyway, I'm under a friend's Facebook. I really need to talk to you. I handled all that business. Your money will be back into your account on Wednesday, and everything will be fixed by then. Now I owe you $1,000, and that's exactly what I'm going to pay you. Okay, for everything that's happened. All right, buddy. I do care. I don't just want to change you as a person. I wasn't just being a boy trying to change you. I just wanted to love you as a person. But I felt like you didn't think that. So, I don't know. We need to talk. Talk to me, okay? Will you talk to me tonight, please?
Hold the phone.
You heard it. You heard it.
Let me ask you something. Does that sound like a
That's why
woman?
I've never seen him with a female.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound like a woman scorned?
He gets him a girlfriend whenever people start figuring it out. He'll get one.
There's one even better than that. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh,
Oh,
God.
believe me.
This
You're
one's
gonna love
even
this,
better.
Bama.
Same
Yeah.
guy. later time.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm just bored tonight. Just nothing to do at all, really. I've been, just trying to get you to talk, but you won't talk. And not only that, but I know you have a personal vendetta. I know that you feel like I've ruined your life, blah, blah, blah. And I'm ready. I'm really ready for you because honestly, I want to kill you. And for what you did to me, yeah, because you did some pretty fucked up stuff too. And I'm ready because I'm got a score to settle myself, and I'm far from finished.
He's far from finished. Yeah.
Uh,
See, that's the
He has
big bad bounty hunter right there.
Ernie Shell,
You got
I
it.
know you're watching me. You're always watching me. And anytime you know I'm on here, you're stalking me, just like you stalked me at the Waffle House. Are you the pitcher or the catcher?
Power bottom.
Probably the catcher. You're probably the bottom bitch because that's what you've always been to me, a bottom bitch. You wanted to ride on my coattails. I wouldn't let you. You got mad. You started attacking me. You started stalking me. Well, guess what, Ernie Shell? I told you plenty of times. I will let you know where I'm at. All you got to do is reach out, Boo Boo Magoo. I will give you an address to meet me at. Just me and you. No law enforcement. No outside help. You can have all your little wannabe minions following you with cameras so they can watch you get tore down. And you're gay? You could have been honest with me. I would have accepted you for a homo. It's okay to be gay. In today's society, it absolutely is okay. But guess what? You chose to take a different route. And as many stretch marks that are around his mouth, I'm pretty sure he's had more than one in there at the same time. I thought it was just lip service, but evidently it's a major lip service. I don't, and I really should not be acting this petty because this is what he does. But when you have dealt with this man for almost 3 years, like I have, and you have watched him just destroy people, destroy lives, steal money, hurt children, attack professionals like me. It's a different ballgame. It's just a completely different ballgame.
You've been a bounty hunter for years, and I'm sure you've been in courts. Let me ask you a question. Now,
Yeah.
Ernie famously claims that everybody from the wrestling event where he got arrested and spent 30 days in jail, he claims that when he got out, he sued everybody and won.
No.
But I got in contact with a wrestler who was on that card, and I asked Ernie about it. I don't know if you heard about the face-off I had with Ernie on another channel, but
I heard bits and pieces about it, but like I said, I'm over here in Texas visiting my folks, so I haven't really been. My bad, Jimbo. I love you, and I love Griff, and I love everybody, but I just, I was taking time for me.
Well, I asked him on that channel, I confronted him about it. I was like, this guy says that you paid restitution and that he got paid that way. And Ernie said, I paid people what I owe them. I said, well, he said that you didn't have to go back to court because you agreed to pay restitution. Now, in your years as a bounty hunter, I'm sure you've been to court, like I said, but when you pay restitution, you are admitting a crime.
Guilt. Yes. A crime has been committed when you pay restitution.
That's what I thought.
Yes. That is it.
Yeah, you admit guilt.
It's not. It's an admission of guilt when you have to pay restitution because the court found you guilty, not because you admitted it. He can sit there and deny it all day long, but the judge is the final say. And when the judge says, you're guilty, you're paying restitution, guess what? You're guilty. You've been convicted of that crime.
Hey, Benny, after these videos came out with Eric Rush, you may want to reword that. He said, yeah, I tore his ass up today.
Yeah, he did, man.
Benny, we just found out that's not.
And Benny wasn't even being mean today.
Oh, but he got him. But he got him.
Just, the thing is with Ernie, if you speak the truth, it rips up Ernie.
Yeah.
Benny, it just makes him look bad.
He dunked on Ernie, and then he turned around and dunked on Tina.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was beautiful.
And we're talking about nut swinging dunks.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great. It was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was sort of making fun of the super soldier program. Got to watch out for that.
You know what? In order to be any type of soldier, even a soldier for God, you got to sign on the dotted line. You got to sign on the dotted line. You have got to have balls that are the size of mine. And
Ernie's not man enough to be military.
Ernie's not man enough to be anything. Clearly, even his boyfriend said so.
That's right, he did.
And, I don't care that he's gay. I don't give two shits. What goes on in his bedroom, or excuse me, not his bedroom because he ain't got no house to live in. What goes on in the backseat of his car is none of my affair.
Right.
But when you bring shit to my doorstep, that's when we're done.
Yep.
It's on. I am tired of his bullshit. I'm tired of his games. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the deceit. I'm tired of the stalking. I'm ready, willing, and able to give him my home address. I'll give him my home address in a heartbeat, just so my husband can sit on my front porch and giggle with a bag of popcorn.
Right.
Because I promise you, my husband won't step in it. My husband already knows what's coming to Ernie's shell.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know not to mess with you.
I
ain't dumb.
Ooh. I got good news.
Oh yeah, we love good news.
Since he likes to put my business out there about me being arrested in Bradley County in connection with those two other bounty hunters that, didn't work for me.
Oh yeah, and then he said you handcuffed that kid. Like he put all that on you.
Yeah, he said I handcuffed a kid. No.
Well, even the news didn't say that. They said it was the other two men.
Right. But I mean, just like those that him and Chris Severe passing those or going around trying to pass those bills. He had bullshit going with that too. He fluffs. Yeah. He's a fluff meister.
I think Bama may be frozen.
I think so.
Yeah. Dang, I want to hear that good news too.
Yep.
Maybe she can go out and come back in, or.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, gossip. He may be certified. Like he's been in some mental institutions. Yeah, here she comes. Let's see.
I don't know what the hell happened.
What'd you do?
Maybe it's Ernie tapping in. He says he can do that. He says he can do that. He says he can do that.
He said he was drifts all the time. He said,
Yeah. Anyway. So,
the good news.
Everything's going to be dropped because I've got recorded statements.
Nice.
That completely says I didn't have shit to do with nothing.
Hell yeah, dude.
Whoop, whoop.
Hell
so that's one good thing. And another thing, I'm over here, like I said, visiting my mom and dad. And you guys have always wondered about Bama. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory about Bama. Bama was a fucking wild child. I was fucking balls to the wall wild.
I can't imagine that.
You're right. My mother, who is sitting across from me, watching and listening and whatnot, was a hunter as well. My dad was a sheriff's deputy. Mom was also a firefighter. So I didn't just happen to chance to be in this industry. It was ingrained in my blood, in my stream. So when I had spoke to my mother and my father about this Ernie Shell situation, let's just call it a situation. There's been quite a few people down here in Texas that know about Ernie Shell.
Oh yeah.
Well, he is world renowned.
We're gonna make him famous, y'all.
Well, here's the kicker. He says that he's world known. This right here is the only bitch that I know of that's been overseas to apprehend fugitives. Not Ernie Shell. This is the only bitch I know that has contracted with upper agencies working on files. Not Ernie Shell.
Well, I mean, has he ever captured a fugitive?
No.
See?
The night that me and Griff were online, and he was telling Griff a couple of days later when they were confronting each other that he had watched me drop my weapon down a hill.
Whatever.
In the snow.
Hearted.
Where the hell did you see this? Because I've never dropped a weapon a day in my life, number one. Number two, I always have locking systems on my weapons. And number three, you ain't never even been on a hunt with me. Tell me when you saw this, Ernie Shell. Are you mad because you can't be the woman that I am? Are you mad because you don't have the reputation, the credentials, the acknowledgments, the certifications, everything that I have? You have to be jealous. He's mad because my boobs are bigger than his. I can donate.
I think everybody's boots are bigger than his, ain't he?
He's working on getting his boobs, though.
Yeah, well, I try to remain professional, but he has brought a side out of me that has not been out in a very, very, very long time. And every time that I get this way, he wins.
That's right.
Yeah. Well.
So, Ernie Shell, I'm going to use your own words against you, dear. I forgive you. Come see me. I forgive you.
You got a cash app, Andy?
Oh, yeah, you can cash at me. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a good way to do an apology, Ern.
It is. It is. All the money he's cost me. Oh, yeah. $5, Ernie. That's all I want. $5. A show of good faith. $5. Cash app it to me.
He'll have to wait till somebody cash apps it to him first.
Yeah.
Guys, it's breaking my heart that he is taking advantage of so many freaking people that don't deserve it. Now, there's some stupid people out there, they deserve what they get. But he's taking advantage of elderly people, gay people, professional people.
Mm-hmm.
A woman down in Florida that's just related to Donald Che. And he's hurting kids.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you post on here, Ernie Shell, and you take away from a real cause.
Yes.
Every time you take away money from a truly real cause of somebody helping children, you, Mr. Shell, are responsible for another child getting hurt.
Yes. Tell him.
You're responsible for another child not being found in time. I heard that. Yes, Jimbo is the best daddy ever. You're right.
That was a text message that's actually my daughter's. She said that when she was a little girl, and I recorded her.
Aw,
I made that my
that's
text
great.
tone, and that was awesome because that was a Cash App donation from
Oh,
from
good deal.
Benny Keys.
Good deal.
Appreciate that, brother.
Well, I mean, they can donate to me too, because guess what? I'm going to need it because I'm going after Ernie Shale.
Well, the thing we're only doing this Cash App thing tonight for a specific reason. We have some receipts that there's 11 of them. They cost $25 each, but they will shell shock the world.
Oh,
I mean, it is going to be awesome. And
yeah. Well,
we'll discuss one per live, and it'll take probably half a month, maybe even a month. I don't know, but man,
yeah, it's that in depth, so
yeah.
Well,
it's going to take us a little bit of time. But
I want everybody to start donating to real causes.
yes, absolutely.
Protecting the children. BACA, Bikers Against Child Abuse. That's the one I donate to.
Did you see
Yes.
the email from Jamie where they claim to have worked with Baca, or had Baca came in there to do some kind of
It was a thing for Summer Wells. Yeah.
Summer Wells, and they claim
BACA won't get it. BACA doesn't get involved in missing children.
That's what
They
said.
get involved. Yeah, they get involved in children that have to go to court to testify against their abusers, or are getting bullied at school. I know what BACA is, and I'm sorry, Predator Hunter Nation, Rock, whatever the hell he wants to call himself this month. Bikers don't get involved in that shit. I grew up in that world. They don't get involved in it.
Well, that's exactly what the email said from that Jamie got from them. Exactly what it said.
Yeah, I just,
More lives. Because, I mean, he don't think people go and check that. Yeah.
Oh, I do. Everything he posts, I double check it.
Yep.
I know one day I was just getting it in my head. I got a hold of some, Better Business Bureau records, IRS records. Nobody has a record of any of these companies that he says that he is the soldier for, or the colonel of, or the lieutenant of.
Yeah.
Start paying some taxes, because the IRS is going to come get you.
Well, did you know he's no longer with Special Forces of Liberty?
Special Forces of Liberty. Where the hell did that one come from?
That's the Chris Severe, the lawyer he was traveling with. That's their organization. Is that where they try to push these bills about the SOCA Act or whatever? But I'm not really familiar with the bills. I didn't pay much attention to it because Ernie was involved with it. But Ernie attached his name to this and said he was helping with it. And it was a nonprofit organization. And Ernie was out there asking for Cash App donations for him to get hotel rooms while he was traveling, doing work for this nonprofit organization. So basically, he said he quit, but we think he was asked to step down.
Wow. Yeah, it just sounds like it was taking money. But what's funny is if he looks at his Cash App, everything that is sent to him, you have to do taxes on at the end of the year through Cash App.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You have to. They report to the IRS.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do that this year. He's never had to do that before.
Oh, and I'm gonna say one more thing. The next person that gets on this chat and calls me a meth head, We're going to go ahead and rock it out because I ain't never done a drug a day in my fucking life. And if you want to get on there and talk shit, be man enough to get your ass on this fucking camera right here with me and Jimbo and say it to me or come meet me.
Yep.
I ain't never been on a drug a day in my life. Ever.
Now, I was going through some messages to try to find some more, dirt on the little urn.
Yeah.
And found some messages that I had forgotten about from his sister, where we were talking. And in those messages, when he was in the hospital in Georgia on the 1013, when they did a tox screen, there was meth in his system. And the nurse said the last few times he'd been there was meth in his system. So
Right.
he denied all he wants. He claimed he told his sister that he thought somebody had slipped it in his drink. Now, I'm not sure how meth works.
Ain't nobody gonna drug rape his.
He'll bend over.
I'm not sure how meth works.
Sorry, that was my son. Well, my mom's very opinionated, like I am. Sorry, guys.
And if she's been bad, I'll tell you.
Anyway.
She have a voice?
Oh yeah, she does. Where do you think I get it from? Yeah, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this out. It wasn't on this chat that somebody said I was a meth head. It was on another one of our live streams. It wasn't on this one, so I'm not talking about anybody in this room tonight.
Okay.
Unless
Ernie's in here, then hey.
Oh, he's here somewhere.
I know he is. And that's why I'm not letting my mama get on his camera, because my mama will straight. Never mind. I ain't even gonna say it.
I was fine.
So, Ern don't need to be traveling through Texas anytime.
Oh no, my mom's already got.
That's a threat.
I'll carry and cancel law here. I shoot on site.
There you go.
Wow.
Jimbo, I've got connections all over the U.S. You already know this.
Real connections.
Yeah, real connections. And it's not just me. It's my family, my bloodline that I come from that's got the connections as well. But the way I am, if it's between me and you, it needs to be between me and you.
Yeah.
It does not need to involve anybody on here. It doesn't need to involve anybody out here in reality, which is not where he lives. It needs to be between me and Ernie, but he couldn't keep it that way. Instead, he wanted to go on here and publicize how much of a dumbass he really is. Why would you publicly post that you're a fucking idiot? Unless you're a fucking idiot. I want Ernie to be able to come on and tell me legitimately to my face that I'm not real, that I ain't got all those apprehensions under my belt, that I've got signed paperwork stating I do. I got the bank accounts to show that I do. I want him to come on here, but he ain't going to do it. He is too much of a backdoor man. He's a coward.
Yep.
He is yellow.
He's got no leverage. That's why.
He's never going to have any leverage because everything he makes up is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Had he presented me with anything, when I met him for the very first time, had he presented me with anything that was actually valid or real, I would have been like, oh, okay, maybe people are just jealous. Because when people are jealous of your success, they come after you.
Oh, yeah.
But then he started posting, oh, I'm with Tina Rock. I'm doing this over here with Rock Investigations and this and this and this. And she's talking shit about Bama. I had talked to Tina Rock a couple of times. She's like, Bama, me and you are cool. We ain't got nothing against each other. We don't work against each other. We don't work for each other or even with each other. So what's going on? And me and her got to talking about Ernie Shell. And then she finally started learning what he was about, and she completely got rid of him all the way around, you know. And to me, I was always taught keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So that way you know what they're doing.
That's exactly right.
I left all the lines open. He left me alone for a year and a half. Left me alone. I didn't hear shit about him. I didn't hear his name. I didn't see him attacking me. And then all of a sudden, he's sitting at a fucking Waffle House.
That's what he does. He circles around, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
Why would you sit in a Waffle House that I may or may not show up at? Why?
Because he's a special kind of crazy. That's stalker stuff right there.
Oh yeah.
That's just, to me, that sounds like he is jealous of me, admires me, something. It's something creepy. You know, and I don't ask anybody to fight my fights for me. I'm a big girl. I wear my big girl panties when I wear some. So if you're going to bring it to the mat and you're going to bring it to me, be man enough to show up in the ring. That's all there is to it. Quit doing this stupid shit and just come to me. But there again, we are talking about Ernie Shell.
Yeah.
Ernest Mac Shell.
In that video, when he asks you mind if I talk to them? Well, like, what the hell was his preface for even wanting to talk to them? He walked over to that table and he's asking, "You guys making any money?" Like, what was his angle on that?
His angle was wanting to see if they were making any money hunting with me. And they were. That day, each one of those guys sitting at the Waffle House, and John Thompson will attest to it, he's up in Michigan. Each one of them had just got done making $2,000 a piece. Cash. I pay cash the minute my handcuffs go on somebody. And they were like, yeah, we're making money, but we're not telling you that. John got up and walked away. He went to the damn bathroom. And they were all laughing at him because they know he's a joke.
Benny, and I don't know if Doug's
when we were walking out of the Waffle House, he was still sitting in there up against the back wall near the bathrooms. All my guys were like, eat that food, boy, eat it.
That's what Benny told him.
You want us to buy your food, Ernie? Can you afford it? Do we need to cash out you $5 so you can eat and sit in there the rest of the night?
I wouldn't.
We got out to the car and I was just like, I can't believe that he would sit there. And they're like, Bambo, look at this. He's been here all day. And they started pulling up videos on their phones of him sitting there all day.
Wow.
What happened on the screen?
Kemper, you know
Hello?
your hair twice?
I didn't mean to.
Hello, you multiplied, honey bunny.
Like a gremlin. Somebody poured water on him or something after midnight.
Yeah, it's not after midnight. Not yet.
After midnight, or how does that go? I can't remember.
Yeah, after midnight they can't eat or drink, and if you pour water on them, they'll turn into gremlins.
Oh.
But you know,
down to one gremlin again now.
all right.
I don't know what he's doing. He's playing around with it.
I'm over here
It's like-
dancing. Leave me alone.
Damn, Kemper.
Walking on sunshine.
Hey, man. Gotta love that gas.
Oh, so he's live right now.
Oh,
Aw.
you're crying. Well, he showed up yesterday. Wasn't it yesterday he showed up in chat?
Oh.
Yeah, he came in here and hung out for a minute, and everybody
Yeah, he left.
hell, and he disappeared.
He didn't want to get dunked on by Jimbo again.
Oh my god! He come on the channel, he bring his little ass
Got
up.
this live on his own channel.
Do
Well, I
what?
mean, Ernie Shell, come on over, baby. It's okay. We like gay folks.
Benny, have you seen the video that I post or that I played tonight with Ernie's ex-scorned lover?
Wow.
He's not live.
Yeah, he's not live.
He's not live. So
Oh, I thought he was. I was fixing to be like, woohoo, let's go videotape his shit. Do him like he
Oh, we
does
got
me.
we got
Videotape
people
it
to
all,
see that.
cut it up, and then sell it. Yeah, he's just, I don't know. I, Jimbo knows. I have tried to remain professional. That night, January 13th, outside of Meigs County Jail, I lost my shit. When people get backed into a corner and they've had enough, they've just had enough. It just.
And when my daughter can't take it, Mama Bear comes in.
I am never at a loss for words until it comes to that slimy little shit. I want to remain professional. I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be happy and make money. Put the bad guys in jail. Oh, wow. My mom just pointed this out to me. Ernie is paranoid that there are people in his car.
5150.
Yeah, there's those videos too where he thinks his brother's in his car in his back seat and he's driving down the interstate asking for help and saying there's people behind him.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm famous right there. There's the video of him stalking me.
Yeah.
There it is. Right there. That's the video of him stalking me right there. Woo!
That he was doing something illegal.
Yeah, he put proof on video that he is stalking me.
Yeah. Tina was saying they needed money to have the chip removed from his brain. She had successfully deactivated it, but still needed removed, and they needed money to hire a surgeon. Oh, don't worry, Ernie's on Obamacare. He gets that free stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
What brain does he?
He's got something in there. That's the only reason why his body is still upright.
Brains.
So I think I'm going to have to go down to the sheriff's department. I didn't realize that video was still on there. I'm going to have to go down to the sheriff's department and swear out a warrant for his arrest for stalking.
There you go.
Because he's left it up.
That would
Oh, it's been screen recorded still.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of evidence.
Yeah, then we've got it. He can take it down all he wants. It don't matter.
Yeah, everything he's got, everything he's put up. So.
And then that police officer going into the apartment, some person's apartment, and he was saying, "I just needed a break. I needed help."
That was one of his other sugar daddies.
Yeah.
God.
It really was.
Yeah.
He kidnapped that guy and took him from Georgia to Kentucky against his
will.
Lovely.
Lovely.
But he wants to call you a kidnapper.
Yeah. He did it on Facebook Live too. Like he was driving with the guy on Facebook Live, and the guy was saying, "Ernie, you kidnapped me. Let me go. You're in my car. You're driving me against my will." And people in the chat, like Ernie's friends, were saying, "Yes, Ernie, that's kidnapping. You have to let him go."
Yeah. Well, I want to make sure everybody knows that anybody that supports me and backs me and gives me encouraging words, I appreciate that. I really, really do. If there's anything that I can do to help anybody. And I think that's how this young lady from Florida got a hold of me. There's anything I can do to help save you from the massive F5 tornado that is Ernie Shell. Just let me know. I thank everybody. Jimbo, Kemper, Griff, these men, Genevieve, Valerie. I've got a number of people on here that I talk to, one-on-one about, me personally. Not everybody on here knows who I am, and that's fine. The real Griff, Jimbo, Kemper, Val, Genevieve, every single one of you have been phenomenal. And from day one, you let me know that I wasn't by myself when I thought that my career was gone.
Thank you,
Jenna.
There for multiple supporting her and being there for her.
Genevieve talks to me almost every day. Me and Jimbo talk a lot. Me and Kemper, once in a great while when he's on here. Me and Miss Val talk. Jimbo and his wonderful wife donated the most beautiful, precious thing to me. To some people she's a puppy, to some people she's just a dog. Ziva, my little Roddy girl, has made it easier for me to relax. Whether people understand it or not, some of the shit that Ernie Shell has caused did cause a little bit of PTSD with me. And, she's helped with a lot of that. For me to get to snuggle with her and sit on the couch with her and love on her and teach her all the cool tricks that I've taught my shepherds. And, she's been phenomenally a godsend. And Jimbo, and I know your wife had a lot to do with that, and tell her I love her and I appreciate her from the bottom of my heart. Even though our interaction was pretty damn quick because it was freezing outside. Whew. Yeah. The baby did phenomenal on the way home, and she has absolutely made my house Ziva zone. Absolute Ziva zone is what it is.
Yeah.
We've got to save people from this atrocity that's Ernie Shell. The lady down in Florida that contacted me, she was scared. She was scared to death, you guys. I mean, I had her on video. She videoed me on Facebook. At first, when she messaged me, I was like, because I was thinking, Ernie Shell.
Yep.
And she said the next message she sent was, "This is not Ernie Shell. Please call me." Okay. So I called video. I wanted to see face.
Oh yeah, of course.
The minute she came on video, guys, I swear to God, I saw so much terror in her eyes.
He does that to people.
She said, "You don't know me, and I just watched the video of you and Griff where on Little Red Riding Hood." I said, "Okay." She said, "He contacted me and said he wants to come down here and be with me and move in with me, and he wants money to come down, and he wants this and he wants that." I said, "Block everything. Block everything. Go to the police, file a report for stalking and harassment." He was telling her he was only minutes away from her house, and she hadn't even given him her address.
Yeah.
I said he can think, he can dig into people's lives and find out anything he wants to, all he wants to. I said, but your address is public information. We can just type it into fucking Google with your name and it's right there. I said, I can dig a little deeper and tell you who your kids are, what you drive, what the VIN number of your car, the whole 9 yards. But get him out of your life now. I mean, she's been in fear. In fear. She contacted me again tonight. Can you have one of those guys get a hold of me? He admitted to me that operation thing wasn't real. I was like, I already knew that, honey. And I got her in contact with Jimbo and Matt, I believe. Or Griff, excuse me. And when I open up a phone video call and I can instantly see fear, genuine fear, that's not good. And he's all over the country doing this. She has sent me messages of what he's saying. She needs to screenshot and Griff or Jimbo, I hope you tell her to screenshot everything, save the messages. Where'd Kemper go?
I don't know. He disappeared again.
Why is he disappearing and multiplying?
I think he sometimes has internet issues. He back.
Yeah, man. Sorry.
What are you doing, bad boy, that you keep disappearing on us?
My internet is cold from being up here in Michigan.
Yeah, sure it is. Sure.
Good to hear my little buddy. This is the one we're definitely going to keep him. He's Samurai.
I was going to say that's the.
Well, I can barely see him because of these little things up here, these post things.
Hey, buddy, tell him.
No, sweet baby. It's on his side. Oh, look at that pretty face. You're just so fluffy. You look like Jimbo.
He'll grow to be about 130 pounds.
Yeah. Come here, Gunny. Come here. I'm going to show you my mama's dog. Come here, Gunny. Come here, Gunny. Come here.
All right, get down there, buddy.
Come here. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Come here, Gunner. This is Gunner. Say hi, Gunner.
Oh, hello, Gunner.
That's Gunner. That's my mama's service dog. He's an old boy. Yes.
Yeah, I see the white in his beard.
Oh, yeah.
And gets spoiled when she comes down here, and then it takes me 2 years to get his ass straightened out.
He said, Sissy spoils me, huh? Yeah. He's always fat when I leave here, and then he's got to lose weight again.
Is it hot? I tried not to make it so hot. Is it hot?
Yeah, Camper.
I'm back.
He was.
Camper, am I going to have to come to Michigan and teach you how to use that stuff?
Hey, I'm not too tech savvy, so I got 5 thumbs too. So whenever I do anything with my phone, it being a small phone, I end up doing something stupid.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
He got them fat fingers and small phone like me.
Hey, I got an iPhone SE, man.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's why you need to get your big old tablet like I got, Camper, and just set it on the kickstand and be done with it.
Yeah, I need one. I do. But yep, that's what's happening.
Okay, you told me mine wasn't worth a damn today either.
Chihuahua.
What she want me to say? She want me to lie to her? Come on, Gun. Up. Come on. You can come up. Up. Come on. I know you want to. Come on. Get up here. Well, don't sit there and look at me like that. But anyway, I don't know. Well, come on, Gun. Come on. It just, come on. Up. There you go. All right, sit down. Thank you, sir. Something's got to be done. I mean,
49
I'm sorry. Benny's cracking me up. Sorry.
What did he say?
He said Ernie's wearing his bracelet, or he said Ernie has his bracelets back on. I think he's getting ready to rock.
Yeah,
He must have been losing too much weight, and he had to add some bulk, Benny. I think that's what that was.
he's looking for a rush.
Oh my lord. Right,
That's
right.
awesome. Yeah, he wanted to act like he was retiring the bracelets a few months ago, and that was around his time. He went to Kenosha. Funniest shit ever, dude.
Yeah.
He was he was going to
And,
auction off bracelets and all this shit,
and,
man.
and in order to
Funny.
retire your handcuffs, you had to have used them at least one time. And he hasn't. Because legally he can't handcuff nobody. That's kidnapping.
I retired.
Uh-oh.
So somebody keeps getting on here saying he is live.
Okay,
And
he's live on his own channel right now, and I think Benny's about to go on his platform.
When he's on his platform, that ought to be fun.
That's what I'm reading.
Yeah, I'm already blocked from anything Ernie puts on there.
It's
So
on YouTube. It's YouTube.
Yeah.
uh,
Let's see. Let's share some of these comments that we found that Matt found from Facebook messages or groups that where Ernie used to scam people in the hockey mask community. If you'll know, he claims to be in the Friday the 13th Hall of Fame, which we've debated already. There is no Hall of Fame. And he claims that he was the best hockey mask maker in the world. Well, some of this is going to look familiar. Some of the stuff that's said and some of the stuff that he said.
Hey, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Can you stream Ernie?
I stream Ernie?
Yeah.
yeah, because he's on live. I'm not going over there. Oh,
Benny's
he's
up
calling
there.
boys?
Jimbo.
Oh.
Let me see
No,
if I can
Benny's on his show.
let me see if I can get him on there. Let's see.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Oh, he's streaming us. Oh.
Of course.
Well,
I guess I run out of content.
he wants to back it up and donate that $5 I was talking about. He's more than welcome to.
He's streaming our show?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
You should expect that, dude.
What a tool, man. What a tool.
He's ball cheese.
What a hoe.
Yeah.
That don't really surprise me. He's been riding my coattails for years.
Of course.
Yeah, he tried riding mine.
Well, he don't have his own coat.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
You got to
Maybe
have a backbone and some shoulders to wear one.
Maybe those subscribers will come on over here and check us out.
Yep.
Right?
Let me see here.
I mean, if they're blindly following, that's on them, man.
Yep.
Let me see what I can do. There you go. You can hear it.
Oh, there he is.
There's the little girl.
There's another one.
Well, hello, Ernie.
Anyone ever look at Benny? Stacey, tell them I'm asking. You want to come on up here? I'm not scared of nothing. You want to come up here? They have no evidence on me.
Mute us,
I'm not worried
Jimbo.
about you guys. You guys band together. You go down together. Every one of you will. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I think that was awesome. Again, let's do this the right way, guys. We don't want to mess nobody up, and we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, especially when it comes time to understanding how Benny really does people. Oh my God, is that Benny? Benny, what are you looking at, Benny? What the hell happened there? Was that before you put it in your ass or after you took it out of your ass? That's what I wonder, Benny. Anyways, but if you guys know Trissa, you guys reach out to her and let's set something up for her. I'd like to set a GoFundMe up for her, or something. Let's set up a little donation, because obviously she needs some of her friends and who her real friends really are. Who's in agreement with that? Let's give everybody raise your hand if you guys will want to do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. Well, see, over the headstone, I mean, we could do that through different ways. I mean, I would want her to be over control of it though. I don't want to be in control of it, but I'll help organize it and I'll help put it out there for her. I think that would be awesome. If she has a Cash App, that'd be awesome, Dave. Can you find out that? I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Make sure everything's legit. Check it twice, cut it once, and we'll set something up for Trissa. I would love to do that. How many people in here would love to do that? I would. Let's give her some hearts. Let's give Trissa some hearts, and let's make sure she sees this video. Make sure she sees these people, these video people. Seriously, these people are still at.
Dude is a faker, man.
Oh, of course.
Unmuted, you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
let's get some hearts, guys. What he wants to do is set up that GoFundMe and then keep the money out of it. Or Cash App. Whatever.
Bingo.
I don't know who that lady is. What are they raising money for her for? Is he
I have
actually
no idea.
good for somebody?
I have no idea, man.
Yeah. I didn't see Benny on there. I saw him posting pictures of Benny and Don Wells trying to make up something that wasn't there, but
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Well, he's been using that forever, dude.
yeah.
He's been using that forever, just like he does everything that's in his little, I don't know, portfolio, if you want to call it that.
Only thing is, he didn't, like Eric Rush's video. Eric Rush calls Ernie by name. Hey,
Oh,
Eric,
yeah.
it's me, Eric Rush.
Yep.
So, yeah, we excuse me, we have enough now. We're going to go down and I'm going to call tomorrow and order those receipts,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully by the end of the week they can have them ready.
Oh, you mean by like Friday or something, like the deadline for
Oh yeah, we need
Doug by Ernie?
to get them before we all get struck, right?
Oh, Jimbo, Starry Night, Tracy M. Who is that?
Well, he's talking trash. Look at him. Little wanker.
Jimbo.
Yeah.
Starry Night, Tracy M. asked if I had an email.
Okay. You want me to type it in there for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
What is it?
Bondlady75@gmail. I don't know what she needs it for, but maybe she's got something she wants to send.
Maybe so.
Hey.
So Don, who's a copyright thief, content thief, and told people Summer was found? Somebody told somebody Summer was found?
What?
What kind of sick ass shit is that?
Man, it'd be on every headline right now if that was to happen.
Yeah, but that's sick, man. Like, why would somebody say that?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
People are sick.
No, somebody on here is saying Summer Wells is a missing. Okay, my mother, I'm going to give her a little bit of backstory. Summer Wells is still missing. Yeah, she's still missing. Ernie Shell is trying to take donations because he says that he knows where she's at.
The only thing I have on her is from back in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's used her name. Like, he'll say he's not in the case, and then he'll say he's on the case, and he'll say he's not on the case. But in a lot of his headlines, and just for views or whatever, he's posted her name. I've made sure that we never post her name in any like advertising or headline because
Boy, I did that night on the 13th, though, didn't I? I flat out said Ernie Shell took her ass.
oh yeah, he pointed that out, said you were going to jail for that. Have you been
Yeah.
locked up yet?
Yeah, that's I ain't been locked up. So why the hell haven't I been arrested yet?
Oh, he says I'm going to jail too. I'm connected to it somehow. I don't know. Like anybody who doesn't agree with Ernie Shell is either a pedophile or they've had something to do with that missing little girl. So I don't know, man. Just all he does is point the finger. And you know, like at a very early age, you know, adults in my life told me that if somebody is telling you something, you know, and they keep forcing it on you, forcing their ideas, then you know about somebody else, then it's likely they're the ones who have something involved in it. You know,
Yeah.
like you point the finger at everybody, and you got four more. When you point your finger, you got three fingers pointing back at you.
That's right.
So
Mm-hmm.
Genevieve, I will call you after the show, baby. I promise.
I don't know who he claims to be talking to. He said Trisha. I don't know who Trisha is.
Some Trisha. I have no idea either.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You
North
guys
Carolina
know these
Princess
guys
said
coming up
he's
here.
got a big file on me. North Carolina Princess, Ernie Shell said he has a big file on you. How is he going to get a file on you unless you gave him information?
Well, that's his threat tactics.
Yeah.
That's how he
Yeah.
thinks he can shut people up.
Oh, honey, he pulled out a notebook and started reading information of mine.
Yeah, well,
So
he ain't got mine because the funny thing about it is what
he's not
absolutely
scary.
kills me. No, well, that and Ernie Shell doesn't even know my government name.
Well, he gave Matt's parents' address.
Yep.
He doesn't care who he hurts.
Yep.
As long as he thinks he looks good.
But he wonders why I'm doing this. So
You know, I wouldn't waste any of my time doing any of this, but he's wasted enough of my life.
Yep.
well, he's done enough to enough people that I can't stand by and just let it keep going. Can't do it. You got to sing that song, make it a top hit.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. My daddy.
Oh, you're fine.
My dad, God love him. I love you, Dad. Dad found a recipe for apple pie moonshine. Daddy, I always thought you weren't a redneck. And then you just break off with some shit like that. I love you, Dad. My dad is a very simple man and he doesn't even drink. So why he's trying to pull up recipes for moonshine, I have no idea. Welcome to my life, everybody, when I'm over here in Texas. What Dad doesn't know is I already have some apple pie moonshine that came from Popcorn Sutton batch.
Yeah, see, I used to live across the holler from where you could smell his mash
My cousin
in Cotton
Elizabeth,
County. Yeah.
my
So, yep.
my aunt's daughter, is actually married to his nephew. So
Oh yeah.
there you
Yeah, I
go.
remember when they brought him from North Carolina and buried him. I think it was in Rest Haven. It was like 3 circuit court judges and Hank Williams Jr. did the eulogy. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
They had the glass carriage and everything. It was awesome. It was awesome.
I think they just absolutely did popcorn wrong. I'm not happy with how that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh,
And
that is priceless picture right there. People to kill. Am I on that list?
We need to add you.
Yeah, you need to add me to that list.
That was all the hockey mask makers that he thought was better than
It's a
him
spook picture. Look,
back 10 years ago or so. And he was, you know,
I need to be on that list, y'all.
oh, you're up there on another list with us, hon.
Oh well, damn! I want to be on that one too.
Kane
Well,
Hodder
you
is
know,
one of the guys who played Jason Voorhees.
yes, I am.
Right.
Her daddy
He
just
had-
said she's on the hit list.
Yep.
Anyway, that that group I was reading where Ernie had like I think somebody said 11 different fake accounts.
Yeah. But he don't do that, man. He don't make fake accounts.
Oh, dude. Well, apparently he
Oh.
thinks he's a master of it or something.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't have any
What, fake accounts?
fake
That's what
accounts.
got-
Yeah,
Not bank. Fake.
No, he don't have a bank account.
fake,
Fake.
fake, fake, fake.
Fake profile.
Fake profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he does. I mean, that's how he does his stalking and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see
He'll-
him pick people off in that mass community. And just like now, like you see Griff was in here, Griff's still in here, Benny was in here, Doug was in here, we're in here. There's probably other creators that came in. They're not at each other's throats. They're not wanting to smack each other around. They're not wanting to fight.
Right.
The only one that wants to start a fight with everybody is
Those
Ernie.
aren't- Yep.
That's the way it was back in his hockey mask days. You can see some of these messages that I'm going to go through. He picks a fight with people to try to bring himself fame and try to prove himself, but he's proven time and time again that he's
But why? But why would he pick a fight with me, knowing it's not going to end well with him?
because he's in his mind, he's a legend. He believes the stuff he says. Like he thinks, he's a bad dude.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, there was one of those comments where somebody said that Ernie's just too stupid to not understand that he needs to go away or something like that. Like he just don't get it. He's hard-headed. And that's that's a lot of it, man. That's part of
Yeah.
his psychosis.
In that screenshot there, you're seeing the guys, so distraught. He's like, if you have anything to do or support Ernie Shell or anything he does, then just delete him or he'll delete them because he's tired of bullshit. And how many times have you seen people claim that?
Mm-hmm.
right.
Oh, I've seen it a few times. And I mean but that's what he does. I mean, he'll change he'll change a fake profile into one of your family's cloned profiles. And he'll go troll you with it. He did that with my sister-in-law.
Yep.
I mean, that's what he do.
Look at this one. I'm guessing Ernie has at least 12 active profiles on Facebook.
There we go.
He uses them to spy on groups and add his enemies as friends. Like someone told me not so long ago, the guy is seriously hard-headed and doesn't learn when to quit.
Yep.
Sound familiar?
Oh yeah.
He's been
That's-
threatening to sue us for a year or so now. I really wouldn't be too concerned. I'm still waiting.
You know,
on the paper.
how funny would it be if I started my own channel? That would be hilarious. Because he'd be on there every day trying to figure out what I was doing, who I was talking to, what I was talking about.
Of course, that's what he
He'd be-
does to all
he'd
of
be-
us.
You
He'd
should
be
start
stalking me.
bounty hunting with Bama. That's a
Oh, I should, but I don't know how to do these things like you goose. I'm a door kicker, damn it.
listen. Me and Kemper can figure it out. Anybody can figure it out.
I mean,
Ernie,
you see me
figure it
over
out.
here on this live kicking myself off, right?
Right,
So-
right. Yeah, I need to start my own channel. Door kicking with Bama. And talk about all these fugitives that I've apprehended. Not use their names or nothing, just tell the situation.
At least yours would be fact based.
Exactly.
Ernie's is bullshit
How
from
every single
beginning to end.
apprehension went. From pictures and videos and stuff like that. Hell yeah.
Here you go. I just can't wrap my head around a person that knows everyone doesn't like him, hates his work, speaks badly about them, and warns people they're a total scam artist, yet they push and do all the retarded shit that Ernie does. Sound familiar?
Very.
It's
Yep.
been quiet for a couple of months, and I hoped that this was finally over, but I should have known better. There has to be something actually wrong with this asshole's brain. No rational person does this kind of thing.
Like I said,
Facebook,
what
multiple Facebook profiles, multiple eBay accounts, always causing shit and trying to be part of something that has turned its back on him. The hockey mask community is what they're talking about. I hate the guy
Yeah.
and honestly feel bad for him. It has to be hell living inside his head. Like a person with multiple personality disorder, except all of his personalities are fucking idiots. He's a fucking oxygen thief, and losing his hands would benefit everybody. Yeah, that guy's got him nailed to a peg. I mean, that's it. That's Ernie.
Mhm.
You know,
And that was back in
he is
2013,
the
man.
waste
of air,
of air, space, body fluid,
time,
skin. I mean, guys, all these people. Sorry, I had to close the door so my dad doesn't hear this, because my dad really does not need to hear what I'm fixing to say. Jimbo, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. Nothing is more intimidating than Ernie Shale, except for the fact that when I run out of fucking batteries, my vibrator dies. That's more intimidating.
And he don't get it. He thinks he really does something. He's big on that camera. He ain't nothing.
He
He
ain't
knows
big
he's
on that
nothing.
camera. His head's this big on the camera.
Well, that's a herpes sore. What are you talking about?
True statement. True statement. I ain't gonna argue with that one.
You know,
Oh,
but he's the one that breaks up marriages, right?
So I'm gonna go have my canines elongated, and then when I start a channel, door kicking with the wolf hunter Bama. Oh yeah, because
you
us
go.
wolves
The
hunt at
lichen hunter.
night. I
The
am not.
lichen hunter.
Yeah, I'm the lichen hunter. I'm
Yeah.
going after Ernie Shale because I'm a true wolf. I'm a true hunter. I am a shadow walker for a reason.
Yeah, Shannon Shea, you're right. You want to get him fired up? Laugh how he could not go to his dad's funeral. And
Oh,
that's funny, but it's sad. You know, like
well, it's not even about his dad passing. It's about the fact that he was disowned and barred. Like,
yeah, his family, like his dad was gone. His family did not want his Ernie
because of how his
at the
father
funeral.
felt. Yep.
You know,
Because
like,
of how Mac felt, out of respect for him, is what was said. So, I mean,
So
that's
he
a
wasn't
reality.
Genevieve, Ernie was not involved in that murder. DNA may have been collected during the trial, but his DNA is on file. That doesn't matter because that's just old news. Like,
Okay.
we've
Wait a
covered
minute.
that.
Wait a minute. Back up.
Hmm?
His DNA and his brother's DNA
similar.
are very, very similar because he has the same parents. What I've read up on is the DNA, they could not match it 100% to Ernie or to his brother.
No, 100% match to his brother.
Yep.
100% match to his brother. There was two
Jim-
others.
And then there you go. But that doesn't mean Ernie Shale didn't have anything to do with it.
He didn't have nothing to do with it. Trust me.
Yep.
I was around Ernie at that time. Like, he was living at my house.
They were both witnesses and were called because of the confession.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Don't you?
Well,
don't you hear
I
Ernie
don't know. All I know is
what
what I read on. So,
Well, somebody's wrong.
I try not to speak on it unless I have the facts, but all I'm speaking on is what I've read.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff out there. And a lot of people thought that too, like that Ernie had something to do with it. And you know what?
I wouldn't put it past him for doing it.
Ernie's the reason why his brother didn't get convicted in trial.
Yeah.
Because of, he's Ernie. Everybody know that's Ernie. He's lying. He's got to be lying, right? Because it's coming from him. So there was a hung jury, 6-6. Not just one person, 6 people.
Yep.
Because of Ernie, didn't convict him. Now, he did plead guilty to avoid the second trial, but just the fact that his credibility was so bad from his family's own perspective that they couldn't get a conviction. And there was a confession, a flat out, he didn't know it was
Recorded confession.
taped confession. He confessed to me on tape. Told details that hadn't been played in the media, told gory stuff, and they still didn't convict him. With a confession, they couldn't get.
Well, I mean, then there you have it. Okay. Right. You were there, you heard, you saw, you witnessed. Ernie was with you. So you know what? I ain't gonna throw that out there no more against him.
Well,
but
we've heard that a lot in a lot of places.
There is
so
some fucking janky shit that Boo Boo Magoo has been fucking pulling.
Oh yeah, he's a scumbag, no doubt. And he stalks women. He preys on women. I'm a married woman. Why would he do that?
Because he's sick.
Why would he stalk me and pray me? He has no clue.
He's sick. He don't care.
You know, my old man's dangerous, but I'm fucking more dangerous than he is. But my old man is very fucking dangerous.
Well, there's a woman right now who is trying to separate herself from Ernie and sending him cash apps and sending him PayPal or whatever because her husband is going to find out and he's going to be mad at her. And she tells Ernie she can't break away. She has to break away from him. He threatens to send messages to her husband.
Because that's what Ernie did.
My husband met Ernie. My husband knows even if he went impotent tomorrow and he died and Jimbo was dead and Kemper was dead and Griff was dead and all these other men on the face of this earth were dead and the only motherfucker left standing was Ernie motherfucking Shale, I'm sorry, I would take my own life and that's a sin.
So what's the deal with your gossip? He's what's he doing over there with this?
Do what?
Gossip's posting some stuff about the Trisha. Like,
that he's trying to get her to go out to dinner.
Well, the thing is what I'm saying is Trisha is the one that reported that Summer was found.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So why does
that's wrong. That's wrong. Well, I heard Summer's dad went to jail.
You did.
Is that true? Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
DUI and probation violation.
Probation violation. Yeah.
That's it.
11,
okay.
11
two misdemeanors.
What was the violation? I think. But it's 1129 maxed.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Unless the judge suspends it, gives him good credit, you know.
They didn't do that though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At least that's what's being said.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's a good theory, Incognito. She said he and Fish are one and the same. That's very possible.
I know. Guys. You know, I love y'all. But Ernie Shale gives me a migraine from hell. Just thinking about his name makes me sick to my stomach.
You're a poet and didn't even know it.
Huh?
I said you're a poet and didn't know it. Oh my God,
I know, right?
Porn bomb on Ernie's show again.
Oh, really?
I just flipped over there. There was a porn bomb, bro. Oh my God, somebody's got to record that.
He's trying to get us to strike, man. That's hilarious.
On Ernie's show.
Oh, I know.
He ain't on our show.
I thought you said he was streaming our show. My bad. Trying to porn bomb us.
He's not streaming our show right now.
No, I just misunderstood.
Oh. Well, that's okay, Matt. You can misunderstand every now and then. He's raising money for this girl here. And then I swear I saw some porn on that screen when I flipped over there. Oh.
I want to see porn, huh?
Yeah, but it's kind of
just as long as it ain't Ernie porn. I'm good.
On YouTube, that's going to be a strike for old Ern right there.
Yeah. Another one.
Oh, video's unavailable. He took it off already. Son of a bitch. I was trying to record it too. Hopefully somebody was recording it live. I hope somebody had it.
I don't know.
Crap.
Well, guys, I said my piece. I'm done.
Oh, we feel you, girl.
Yeah, I'm on vacation and this son of a bitch is ruining it.
Well, don't let Ernie ruin it. Ernie's going down. Like, there's some stuff coming out here. I'm telling you. It's Jamie said it's been removed, but it was there. It was there. So if somebody was recording live, you got it. So hopefully one of our people had that.
Yeah, hopefully one of the people was recording it when it popped up
Ernie going down on what?
on his boyfriend.
I thought it was a donkey.
Ooh.
Yeah. Benny done porn bombed him once, I think.
If he didn't, he took credit for
Benny
it.
said, "What happened to Ernie's video? He got porn bombed, Benny. He got porn bombed."
Yep. Damn.
Somebody's being awful. Somebody's being bad. I
Benny.
didn't have anything to do with it. I
Benny.
did not have anything to do with it, but it sure is.
Benny's being a bad boy again. I'm gonna have to spank him.
Yeah, Benny said, "I just got his ass again."
Hell yeah, dude. Love you, man.
All right. I love you guys. I'm gonna go spend some time with my mom and dad because I gotta leave out of here Wednesday.
All right. Take care, Bama.
You too. I'll talk to you soon, Jimbo, about starting up a channel. I gotta get that going.
Yeah.
That's gonna be phenomenal.
Peace out, guys.
See ya. See you, Mama.
Bye.
All right. I accidentally clicked you out of there, Matt. What's up?
I don't know what are you doing.
I'm sorry, man. I was trying to push her off there, and then I pushed the button, and she was gone already, and it pushed you off there.
Well, look at your inbox, dude.
Diggity dog. We'll talk a little bit there while I look at it.
We got to look at one of the chats, bro. One
yeah.
of them.
I got it for you, didn't I? There's evidence. Receipts.
You got to love a receipt.
Somebody got the porn bomb on tape.
Boodum. Yada yada. I love it. Damn it. Good shit, man. Oh God. He's a sucker.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, we're kind of winding down a little bit too, so it's been over 2 hours. We brought some little videos, and I'm gonna make some more videos, and I got some more stuff to catch up, and I'm gonna post some stuff on the YouTube channel, and we'll also post everything we post on the YouTube channel will also be posted on Tales of a Lycan on Facebook. So check us out there, and on the stand, we appreciate all the support.
Yes.
And we've had a overwhelming support over the last week. And man, it really means a lot. We appreciate it. Benny, we're gonna have to get you on the show one night, long as you promise not to porn bomb us.
Maybe Ernie will come on the show if you show up, man. I mean, dang.
Oh my goodness.
He's such a girl.
He said he made it too easy. That's Ernie saying, too easy. This is too easy.
Fuck yeah.
Oh. But again, we appreciate it. And those of you who donated, and there was a few, Benny donated like 3 different times. It was awesome. So we have the money. Calling tomorrow to get those discs made.
Mm-hmm.
Them, and then I will go as soon as they're ready, and I'll pick them up, and we'll get started on some coverage that you are going to absolutely love.
What is today? Tuesday?
Today is Monday, right?
Okay. Yeah, it is Monday. So it could feasibly be Wednesday or Thursday if everything works out okay.
I don't think it would take too awful long, like
no.
those did. So.
Right.
But I mean, depends on how old their software is there.
That's true.
I
you never know.
I could copy an 8-hour DVD on my computer in about 20 minutes.
There you go. They should be able to, man.
Yeah.
They should be able to. But yeah, I mean, it's going to get exciting, guys. We're going to talk about a lot of good stuff, a lot of concrete evidence. So
Let me,
tell a friend, tell everybody about the stand. We're going to be talking about a scumbag everybody needs to know about. Tell your moms, your sisters, tell everybody.
yes, please tell. Let me respond to this message.
Yeah, but
you guys are awesome, man.
yep.
So we're going to sign off now. Yes, tell a friend. Hey, get some more people to subscribe. We are well over the 1,000 mark now. I'm happy to say, and that is just, I never imagined it. Never set out to do that, but it's awesome that we've got that kind of support. And you all are legit, real supporters, and it's much appreciated.
I mean, that's 1,000 eyes and ears, or 1,000 sets, man.
If
And
anybody needs to contact us, send us a message on Tales of a Lycan Facebook, or go to the YouTube and send us a message. Even if you go to YouTube and comment on a video saying, "Hey, message me," I'll get that. And but you can always message me at Lycan Hunter 73 at gmail.com. And send us those questions, or if you got any information, and we'll be happy to add it to the show. And it's just going to get better. So wait till these discs come in. I mean, I don't want to give anything away, but it's edge of your seat type stuff, and you're going to love it.
well, a lot of you that are scared to come forward and tell what's happened to you, don't worry. There's about to be a way that you're going to be able to.
Misspelled
He's going to be dealt with. So we're going to take that power back from him.
Yes. Yeah, he's already getting weak. I mean, he's already getting weaker and weaker. So,
even though he's a super soldier.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just turn the microwave on and fry up his frequencies.
Watch him dance. Watch him dance.
Yeah. It's good to have all of you here. And when are we doing this again, Matt? We
go tomorrow night if you want.
I'm good for tomorrow.
And we still got plenty of stuff.
You off?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll say 8:05 tomorrow.
That works.
I'll go ahead and set up a page preview, and we'll get it ready, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night, 8:05. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.